All right, Ryan, you ready to rock and roll?
Ready, dude. Let's
I'm
get
gonna
it.
I'm gonna start this thing.
Okay.
Okay, start. All right. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Isaac, where are we going here? um, okay.
Let's go to not Safari.
Yeah. Okay. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, what is going on, Brian? So good to see you here.
Yeah, good to see you as well, man, my friend. So yeah, we're gonna get started. We're gonna get this party started here in a few minutes, guys. We want to just jump on, test the technology, and make sure that we're ready to rock and roll. Welcome, by the way. Drop your name and where you're from in the chat box now. I'd love to hear where you're coming from.
Also, Brian, as they're dropping in, I'd love to hear what they want to accomplish over the next 7 days. I think we're going to set a lot of intention today. But what brings you here? Where are you from, and what brings you to this challenge on July 31st, 2023?
Perfect.
All right. We've got Sarah Grace coming in from Overland Park, Kansas City. Welcome, Sarah. We've got Daniel. Chat is currently still deactivated. Chat box is locked. That's not good. Let's see. Chat is disabled. Okay, so we'll work on getting the chat up and going then. Okay, well, we will as we work on that.
How about Q&A? Okay.
Yeah, I've got them coming in on the Q&A. Yep.
Okay. All right, guys. Why not just drop it into Q&A for now?
Yep. Awesome. All right. So Sarah says to overcome feeling overwhelmed by technology and diluting my contribution. Sarah, guess what? Don't let technology stand in your way. Hey, we don't even have chat working on our call today. We're not letting it stand in our way. So I love that. We got Katrina from Oklahoma. We've got, let's see, Crystal from North Carolina, Mount Airy. Yeah. All right. We've got Tana Kell from California, Angela from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, Katie from Montana, Nurse Brian. Hey, I'm Brian. What's going on, Brian? Dave R. Fenton from Michigan. Man, we got a lot of good people in here. Sarah Grace, let's go, 1,000%. All right. All right, guys. Yeah, just keep dropping it in the Q&A. I'll just kind of work on that until we get the chat figured out. Don from Jacksonville, Sue from New Hampshire, Danny from Germany. Oh, we are international, Brian. Let's go. Welcome to the game, Daniel. Craig from Lexington, South Carolina. Travis from Pennsylvania. All right, guys, we've got people from all around the world, as you can tell. And we're all united on this webinar, on this 7-day live challenge. So, Brian, I'm going to hand it back to you. Why don't you kick us off?
All right, let's get this party started, y'all. It is 10 a.m. Eastern, right on the dot, right on the nose. And so we're going to dive in here. Welcome to day one. First off, welcome to day one of this 7-day journey together, where we're really going to get clear about how you can make more, whatever that means for you, right? You might be brand new, or you might already be making over $1 million a year. So we're going to show you how to make more. We're going to show you how to keep more of what you make, with some strategic tax strategies that I'm excited for Brad and Ryan to dive into. And then we're going to talk about multiplying your wealth and impact. And, you know, the Sovereign Entrepreneur brand came out of a place when Brad and Ryan and I were up at Ryan's house in Utah. Absolutely beautiful house he just built up in the mountains in Utah. And we said, who is that person who makes $1 million a year, keeps $1 million a year, and cash flows $1 million a year outside their business in other investments, right? And we said, that's a sovereign entrepreneur. So ultimately, we're on a mission to help people get to that place, right? So if you want to get to that place, drop a yes, drop a I want into that place in the questions box. We're going to be using the questions box today, guys, while we figure out the chat. So feel free to, this is going to be interactive and live. Drop your messages into the Q&A. Ryan will be seeing it all. My wife, Stephanie, is here with us as well. And Ryan, could you promote Stephanie to panelist as well? That would be awesome.
All right.
If you can do that, that'd be great. All right, guys, let's get this party started. People are coming in, but we're going to get started. We will have replays every day that we will have access. That'll be emailed and text message to you as soon as we're done and as soon as we can get it live. But for now, let's get this party started. Today is really all about mindset, because if you don't get your mindset right, then you're going to get in the way of being successful. Oh, Ryan, I think you just disabled my sharing here.
Oh, no.
I need to share screen real quick.
Okay, make host. There you go.
All right. Let me take that screen back. All right. So today is all about mindset, and mindset is so important when it comes to success. You know, I coach and mentor a lot of people when it comes to launching things on the internet, and stinking thinking gets in the way more than anything. I always also say that there's a reason why when you buy one of Tony Robbins' programs, the first whole module, maybe there's only 4 modules, the whole first module, so 25% of his programs are mindset. You know, people want the tactics and the strategies, but I will tell you, the thinking that you have up here will either get in your way or will allow you to catapult your success. And that's our intention today. Our intention today is to help you get your mindset right so that nothing gets in your way of being successful. We want to see each and every single one of you owning $1 million plus businesses, right? That's what we do for a living. We help people launch and scale businesses. Ryan, on the other hand, helps, and his partner, Brad, help people to keep more of what they make. And then how do you multiply it in investments outside of your business, right? We're going to show you some cool things and cool places that you can put your money to so it can work outside of you working for it, right? And so never has there really been a challenge like this where you bring together the world of making money and the world of financial freedom or financial independence, right? This is a very unique and rare thing. And Ryan and I are just so excited about it. So let's dive in here, my friend. We're going to talk about the overview of today. We're going to talk about what's possible with this challenge and your business. We're going to talk about how AI plays into all this, right? AI is kind of like a hammer, right? It can be used to kill someone for bad, or it can be used for good, and it can put, you know, it can build things, right? Like build homes, build all types of stuff, right? And so we're going to show you throughout this challenge how you can leverage AI to dramatically cut your costs. And it just, in my opinion, it makes it a level playing field for more people to be that much more successful. So there's some exciting things that are happening with AI that I can't wait to share with you over the next 7 days. We're going to talk about creating your passive income machine. We're going to talk about the how, not what, or the who, not how solution. We're going to define success and what that means through this challenge. And then we're going to do an exercise. You see, every day you're going to have some training, and then we're going to do a fast action assignment that everyone can do. And then we're going to ask you to go post that into the Facebook group. Okay. Now, why do we do this? It's because when I first started back in 2006, it was a challenge like this that I learned some things and I did some work. And by my day 7 of buying my first domain name, I had an email that came through that said, "You made a sale." And that forever changed my life. And so that's how we've architected this challenge. And this is quite frankly how I architect all my challenges, because at the end of the day, in order to get where you want to go, you need to learn some things and implement some things. And that applies to life and business, right? So that's how we've designed this. Because at the end of the day, we only care about you getting results. That's why we continue to show up and do these things. We want to help more people get breakthrough levels of success and get to that place of freedom, wherever that place is for you. Now, here's where we're going over the next 7 days. Today's a lot of logistics, and then we're going to dive into the mindset. Okay, we're going to give away some prizes here too in a second. So stay tuned with me. We're going to be giving away some cool gifts and prizes just simply for sharing this. And we want to thank you for that as well. So first of all, today's about the untouchable wealth mindset, right? How can you never let anything get in your way of being successful, especially stinking thinking? We want to leave that in the past. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about how do you get paid to make more? Okay. Whether you're brand new or whether you're an expert who's already making 5 or 10 million a year, you still have another level. Okay. So tomorrow we're going to talk about how do you actually make more, right? How do you make more than $1 million a year, right? Day 3, we're going to talk about who you serve so you can pinpoint those perfect customers on the internet. Okay. We're going to show you that. And then we're going to dive into irresistible offers on day 4. And what's cool about day 4 is we're going to actually demonstrate an irresistible offer. I'm going to demonstrate an irresistible offer that we've created. And so you'll get to see what an irresistible offer looks like, sounds like, feels like, and that type of thing. Then we're going to talk about our 6 proven launch models, how we've been able to win more awards than anyone in the entire ClickFunnels community by using these 6 launch models. There's no other launch models that we use. These are the tried and true 6 models that we use. Okay. Day 6, we're going to talk about how do you stack the deck in your favor so you never lose, right? How can you spend $1, make 2, and predictably do that and never lose money? Okay. We're getting into that on day 6. And then on day 7, we're going to be talking about getting into action. We're going to be giving away a grand prize for playing full out and participating, because that's how we've designed this challenge. We've designed this challenge to be very interactive. So you're going to learn some things, then you're going to go implement some things, and you're going to make progress on your journey. And I hope the last time I did this, we had people making money before the challenge even ended. So I hope that that's you, that you're able to make more before the challenge even comes to a close on Sunday. Okay. We're going 7 days straight. So what's possible from this challenge, my friend? Well, first of all, it's to get clarity around your vision and your wealth plan. Okay. If you don't have a plan to become financially free in 10 years or less, when will you, right? By the time you finish this 7-day challenge, you should know with precision exactly what you need to do in order to become financially free in 10 years or less. I'm so excited about this because Ryan and Brad used to not do this unless you paid for this information. So you guys are getting this for free. And I'm super excited once we get to day 7, because we've architected this entire challenge, and I know exactly where we're going, and I know exactly where we'll end up being. And so I can't wait for you to have that clarity on your journey. The other thing is you're going to get into massive action. Remember, action is the only way that you produce results. So our job is to help condense decades into days here and to help you catapult your success so you can get into earning more. That's really ultimately what our intention here is. And then do the strategic things you need to do to become financially free in 10 years or less. Okay. Now, here's how to get the most out of this challenge. I hope that you're not just passively listening. I hope that you have paper and pen and you're taking notes. Okay. Because there's going to be a few golden nuggets that we drop today. And every single day, we're going to drop more golden nuggets. And it might be a little different for everyone. But when you have a golden nugget, write that down. When you write it down, they found that you're more likely to use it and integrate it into your life if you're engaged with it. So like I do with books, I will read it, I'll listen to it, and then I'll highlight it, and then I'll take my notes and I'll put them into a Google Doc. That's the way I'm able to integrate the material better than most people do. So that's what I'm going to encourage you to do here during this challenge. The other thing that I think is really exciting is that many of you know this, but the self-education industry is growing to $1 billion a day by 2025. To me, that's exciting. And to me, it's only 2023. So we all have the opportunity to really ride that wave of massive explosion. We're going to show you exactly how to do that on day 2. The other really cool statistic is that the number of millionaires is going to increase by almost double by 2026. So tomorrow we'll talk about kind of why I believe that's happening. But essentially, the self-education industry is a big reason for that, because you think about it, if it's growing to $1 billion a day, all of the people that are capitalizing on that industry growth are going to have the opportunity to become millionaires in their own niches. Okay, so we'll get more into that tomorrow. Okay, now what's possible now? Well, you can increase your income, you can build your influence, you can impact the world. Really, that's really ultimately what this is about. You can get back time, right? I don't know about you, but when I built my business in the beginning, I wanted to be able to take a month or two off a year and be able to travel the world with my loved ones, with my family. At the time, I didn't have a family, but now I do. And now I have that ability to do that because I set my life and business up in that way. And so part of this is showing you how you can set your life up in a way to do what we call automate a life worth living, right? That's the whole concept behind living rich and finishing wealthy, right? Like you want to retire at some point. You want to become financially free at some point where you never have to worry about money. That's what we're talking about during this challenge. But what about now, right? Most people, they wait until they're retired to live life. Okay. Not us, not sovereign entrepreneurs. We live now because we have the ability to what I call print cash on demand. And that's using the internet for good. And we'll talk more about that as we get into it. All right. Now let's leave.